Good evening, Ladybugs and Yellow Jackets. Welcome to this week's episode of Fae News here on Fae Productions. I am your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, and tonight I am here with famous Dana the Boggin, the Boggin S.
Hi, Fairy
And Alvin Morbid the Third.
Yeah.
And Ion the Leprechaun. Hi, diddle-dee-doo! Also, Gunther, I believe, will be joining us here shortly. We will not have a Stormy Fae for a little bit because she has got some other things going on, so we're not going to see her for a couple of weeks, and then she'll be back. And we may or may not see a Jackalope, and Flora will, of course, be joining us a little bit late as usual. There are chickens and chillins to get into the beds, so... but welcome to the show, everybody, and I hope you guys have had a good week since the last time we saw you. Oh, there. Yes, we see him. All right. Yes, Gunther is sadly sick. Before I jump into everything, you guys, I don't want to forget, of course, to give a shout out here to today's sponsor, which is Oddmall, Emporium of the WeiRd. And I'm really excited about this, actually. Oddmall, Emporium of the WeiRd, in case you don't know, is the Pacific Northwest's premier handmade show for finding the truly unique items. They are not your grandmother's vendors. This February, so meaning like in a month, on the 12th and 13th, the Oddmall will be out on the Olympic Peninsula at the Kitsap County Fairgrounds, and there are still booths available if you are a vendor. We are going to be there as Fae Productions. So we will be doing our show out there, and then we will also be having some specials, some VIP goodie bags for members of Fae Productions. Like if you are on our Patreon and you go to Oddmall, we will have a VIP gift bag ready there and waiting for you. And if you are on our Patreon and you are a vendor and you want to vend at Oddmall, please reference us when you sign up on the form, which is in the low bar, and you will receive a partial rebate for your booth. So we have a lot of good things going on with this Oddmall. I'm really excited to go out there, and I believe we'll be doing a live hedge game as well. So you guys are getting kind of the early announcement. We haven't announced it officially on our media yet. We are nailing down a last few details with Oddmall, and then we will be putting out an official announcement. But you guys check out their links all in the low bar. Oddmall is basically one of our top events. We've been working with them for years, over 10 years actually now.
By we, do we mean you?
No, I kind of mean we. It was maybe way back at the very beginning. I don't know, but it's been we for a very long. The time flies, right? The time flies.
We is what we're referring to. Yeah.
The royal we. Oh, I see.
The royal we. Yes.
You look a little tied up there.
Yeah.
I was trying to be very bright because I don't feel very good. So.
Yes. So also one more thing.
Sorry, did you say you don't?
Like, subscribe, shovel the bell.
Is that what we decided on for this evening?
Yep. Well, because there are still, even though our snow is gone, there's still snow happening in other places.
Oh, you're talking about shoveling snow. Oh, okay.
I mean, shoveling seemed like a good theme, right? So for something to do to the bell.
Here, so I'm going to say this.
Wait, what? Okay.
There is usually snow somewhere in the world at any given point. We can shovel the bell any time of year.
You can shovel the bell.
Furthermore, shovels could be used for more than just snow.
Right.
I assure you that.
Hey, Ion, I feel like you should go shoveling the bullshit. That's all I'm saying.
Language.
What?
Language.
Yes, you didn't need to say it. It was implied. It really was.
Oh, okay.
We all knew that.
Well, no, shocking no one probably. I was thinking of bodies.
You were shoveling the
grave. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. No.
That's fair.
Yeah, you use a shovel to dig?
Bodies.
Only if it's a grave for your enemies.
Well, to dig the hole or dig them up, either way, but still,
Oh,
shovels
Right.
are used for this.
It's all about being a resurrectionist, right?
Yeah.
The Necronomicon.
Sometimes you have to dig up a
Yes,
few
yes.
old friends.
Yeah. So
Is that
there's
why
that.
you
Remember,
Yeah,
romance is a
because you
necromancer's middle
die?
name.
There is one other thing that I want to point out to everybody as well. This month, January, special offer. If you guys join our Patreon this month, you will get a free vinyl sticker for whichever kingdom, the kingdom of your choice.
Wow, those kingdom
Look now.
stickers are real nice.
I'm like,
yeah. I
peeking
wonder
over
who
the
made
top.
those.
I know. And as it turns out, I've totally volunteered the maker of our amazing stickers to make some kingdom stickers for the Goblin realms next.
Ooh.
Oh, that would be fun.
So we have a lot of
Yeah,
kingdoms.
well, I have already been plotting and planning with Justinian and His Majesty to get some information for you so that you can make Goblin realm stickers.
So basically,
That's
I
what's
gotta
coming
go. I need to go talk to Jareth and be like, "Get me the business," and he'd be like, "Yeah."
I already got the business.
That's
I've
terrifying.
done all of that legwork.
He
I
went to
know, I'm
Jareth.
ahead of the
Jeez.
game.
He went to
I just-
He
Jareth.
went to Jareth.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Wait,
went to
It
Jareth.
was a bad joke about jewelry. You just weren't there.
Oh,
You know the commercials. He went to Jared.
She doesn't, because she doesn't watch commercials.
But
Nor
I
does
thought
she listen to the radio.
the jewelry is shiny. Jewelry is shiny, and I thought she would know that.
No, she knows jewelry is shiny. She just doesn't know what a Jareth is.
You're at Jareth.
I don't know.
Jared.
The Goblin King.
She knows what a Jareth is. She doesn't know what a Jared is.
That
Yeah.
too.
That's the difference.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about right now. What's a
A
Jared?
jewelry
That's what
store.
I'm
I thought
saying.
a Jared was a person that eats Subway sandwiches or something.
Thank you. Drink
No,
on.
First off, there's more than one Jared.
And that Jared's in jail. And we're not talking about that.
The whole thing
Oh.
is that she said yes when he gave her a ring because he went to Jared.
He bought a quality ring at Jared's.
Is that why she said yes?
The diamond jeweler.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's the Shane Company.
Well, close enough.
Look,
But
you're close
You're
enough.
like a diamond
Honestly,
jeweler.
honestly, I'll give that one to you.
Listen, you
that is
actually
the
got
same-
into the ballpark that time. I'm impressed.
You're actually in the same galaxy, so I'm gonna give it to you. You are very close. If we're talking astronomical units, you're right in the ballpark.
You know what? I've got something you can shovel for me, Count Morbid.
Light years.
I am just saying.
She's just
Yep,
biding her
we-
time.
Body
no, I mean, one of the things that we acquired here over the winter was a whole person-sized freezer.
It's not person
I need one
sized.
of those.
I
I'm
know. I
just
moved
saying,
it.
I'm pretty sure that if we were to Tetris
person would
that,
fit
you
in
know,
there.
arms and legs and head and
Okay,
torso
so if
and
we have a
whatnot, like-
chainsaw and we can, discombobulate.
and I know how to use it.
Yes, that's true.
Princess
And we
with
can
a
take limbs. We could probably
chainsaw.
fit Count Morbid in there.
Yeah.
If you take
No,
the
we
shelves
can
out,
do
you don't
that.
need the chainsaw.
9 minutes into the
So-
program, and we're talking about dismemberment.
Oh, one of my stepdaughters is 5 years older than the other stepdaughter. And guess where one stepdaughter locked the other one into and sat on top of it?
Back
Jail?
of a Volkswagen.
The dryer.
No.
A
The freezer.
Corbin refrigerator cooler.
Jared's jewelry store.
Yeah, the older one got in a little bit of trouble for that.
Wow.
Was
Man.
it in the vessel with the pestle?
It might be.
You know what? I don't even know.
So
Uh,
someone was fridged. Is that what happened?
Yes.
Fridged.
Ion, that was really cold.
Wow.
No. No.
Hey, did you guys see? So, in the comments on last week's video, our magic word from last week was bread pillow, and somebody commented on it was actually Professor Greenman commented and bread pillow, and then underneath that said, "It's the yeast I can do."
That's why I cannot be part of this.
That's how you
He
get
rose to the he rose to the
That's
occasion.
what I said. I was like, "You're in good company, and we will rise to the occasion."
I'm sorry, but that's unleavened comedy right there.
Oh, lordy.
I want to apologize this evening. I am
Does that
not.
mean the jokes fall flat?
Well,
Only if it's
or
a
that they're
tortilla.
crummy.
We crack ourselves up.
Hey, Ion, I toast you.
Oh, wow.
It's better than
Ah, that
slicing you, right?
That was good, right? Yeah.
This is definitely the best thing since. I'm sorry, I can't think of a metaphor here.
Since sliced
Pizza.
bread.
Sliced bread,
Pizza.
what?
Sliced pizza, yeah.
I am ashamed to know all of you.
What?
Okay.
Get back in
Okay,
here.
first off, why is it hammer glands? Why is it hammer glands?
I'm going to take away your power because he's sick.
No.
So he can't
Yes.
spell his own name tonight.
That's
He messed
also
me
true.
up.
I don't feel great now. I'm not doing well at all. I'm actually kind of rubbish at the moment.
Well, you look better than some of the people here, so.
Why? Thank you.
You know
I
what?
actually
Not
got
talk
10
about
years
Ion
younger.
that way.
I got 10 years younger the other day because I cut my beard.
It's sort of true.
Yeah. I
Is
went
that
to. I
what was
literally-
wrong with your face? Oh my god.
Yeah, I trimmed it off and made myself look 10 years younger. It was really weird. There's still lightning bolts and some gray in there, but it's like you could see my neck. No one's seen my neck in like 3 years.
It's like your ankle.
No.
I wasn't even sure he had one anymore, to be honest. Right?
To be fair, I mean,
To be fair.
To be fair.
I'm sick.
Oh.
At least I got, a way to stop myself from being as sick. I'm not going to go into what it is, but I'm sure you all know.
Hopefully.
And so I'm here, kind of
Yes.
ish.
But we're very glad that
I-
you're here.
What
Also,
you're
are
seeing
you-
is me from my bed. Is what you're
You
seeing.
look like you have
Are
earmuffs
you
on.
on excessive magic potions right now? Is that what's going on?
Not yet, but I've been considering it.
Don't-
Well,
Don't let her make you
magic
go
potions
to
in the
dumb
sense that
supper.
if you want to call Mucinex magic potion, then yes,
Yeah.
yes, I'm on that.
Glowing green. Anyway, there is a question for famous Dana in the comments.
What? Did you like
There
your
is?
final art, famous Dana?
When we
haven't seen
show
the final
Famous Dana's
art.
final art, then we will ask Famous Dana that question.
I haven't seen the art yet.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Apparently,
Prank call, wrong number.
my neck is scandalous. Notice?
Yes.
yes,
Like I
it's
said,
sort of
you're-
like
like your
it's sort of
ankles.
like a lady ankle, but it's a man neck.
At least it isn't a cankle.
Whoa, Count
A
Morbid.
cankle is way worse than an ankle.
Okay, so Count Morbid, I saw a cool video where
Yes.
somebody lit their feet on fire with isopropyl alcohol and did like a slow-mo of the flame on the feet. Can I do that to your feet?
No,
I am very good with fire.
No.
No. no. So many levels of no. No.
Why? Why?
It's
I've never
illegal
heard
for
of
him
you
to be around
before.
fire.
Gum. I don't trust you with gum.
Did you mean like
What?
after I've started chewing it and you're afraid I might, stick it to you or something? Or while it's still in the pack? Do you mean, how do you mean?
I mean, I don't trust you as far as I can throw you, and I have a bad back.
You know what?
You know what?
I got
don't
that.
think I like your attitude. Oh, it's Sissy.
The show the rest of the evening will be hosted by Sissy Poo.
Yep. She loves it.
I have my spoon here with me to help with the modeling of the
Sissy Poo also shaved her beard.
Yeah, and you can see her neck, but it's less scandalous.
Where's her mushroom hat? Oh wait, no, it's
No, that
not
was
for
for
Azimuth.
that was for Geo and DOS.
Yeah.
She's back to
So
being Yule Caddy.
Rachel
Okay.
Van Dyke. Rachel has a lovely comment, by the way, and thank you.
did she say that you have nice feet?
Because why would someone ever
Basically.
say that?
What? Because that's what I said the last time he put his feet on the screen. I was like, oh, you have nice feet. So I'm not surprised that anybody. I'm not surprised that anybody else would think that they were nice, because I was like, oh, you have very nice feet.
Oh, I have
I need
damn
a
sexy
pedicure.
feet.
That's what I need.
Wow. I mean, I was just trying to give a compliment, but you know what? That's okay. I can take it back.
Where
So
are you gonna take
No,
it to?
I thank you. I thank you, and I appreciate the compliment in your command of the facts for once.
I don't even have anything to say here. Okay. I mean, I was
All
mostly
hail
thinking that they were
smooth.
nice feet because they look like my feet, but whatever. So,
Oh,
you know.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was a comment because narcissism.
But it is. Hey, listen, we're all allowed to, you know, have something that we like about ourselves that we're a little vain about, and I think I have cute feet. So
What are
there.
you vain about?
No, okay, so I have two things before we actually do our drawing for tonight and then bring in our vendor. And so the first thing is, yes, we will share here Famous Dana's picture. So let me pull it up so you can see. Are you ready for the big reveal, Famous Dana? Dun,
I'm
dun,
so
dun.
That face killed it. You got it.
That
You win
face
tonight.
killed
That's the face that I have on the fan art.
It is.
Sure.
Are you ready? Boom! Here it is. Yay!
Ooh.
That looks
Whoa.
remarkably
Whoa,
like
Too close. Too close.
Well, because remember, like, it's got all the little details in there.
All the bottles.
That actually
Right?
looks like your what happens above your cabinet.
It actually looks like your spoon. What do you think this says right here?
Can you read Eldrick? Because she can.
I'm trying to see if I can recognize anyone in the pot.
That says Silver Ninja right there.
Yeah, that femur looks really familiar.
Cool necklace. All the teeny tiny little details.
Yes.
I think it came out really
Including
cute.
Famous Dana doing blue
I really
steel.
like it.
Like
What?
that's the blue. That's Famous Dana doing blue steel right there.
Famous Dana, show. No, maybe it's Famous Dana doing Black Cauldron. Show me Black Cauldron.
I'm just in the middle of talking and stuff.
There she is with her spoon. See?
Yeah.
I thought the likeness of your spoon was actually quite good. I know, isn't he cool?
Yeah, show off his profile.
And you got that at Fairy Blossom, right? That was from the wand. Magical Alley wands, right?
Yes. And I had been admiring their spoons already, and I was like, ooh, these are so cool. And then during the stone soup, my ladle broke. Like completely separated the scoopy part from the handle part, and I was sad. And they said, hey, you can have a spoon. And I went,
That's $9.95.
Really? I can have a spoon?
Ken has spoon.
So the
I think I tried, actually.
I'm pretty sure a spoon is a battle cry.
Indeed.
right?
I should go watch old episodes of that. That would be fun.
I want to say before we go to our Wheel of Win, for which I have a surprise for you guys.
Hang on.
Boom. No. What are you doing? Please stop.
What'd I do? Oh, I didn't mean to do
Okay.
that.
So we are doing a candle exchange, you guys. We're going to, of course, have our annual live stream for In Bulk, and that will be the 2nd of February, which is also a Fae News Night. We are doing a candle exchange leading up to it. All of you are invited to participate, and if you want to, the link is in the low bar. Like Count Morbid, you know we can still see you, right? Or at least half of you.
No.
It's not even half of them. It's like a third.
Yes. So if you want to be in the candle exchange, then just go and fill out this form. That's all you have to do. Everybody is invited to participate like a Santa exchange, except for with candles. And then we all light them together when we do our little candle lighting ceremony on In Bulk. So
Then we burn down the house.
cutoff date is this Saturday. So you guys only have a few more days to get your entry in if you want to participate. And then Sunday is when I will be mailing out everyone's partners. That way there is enough time to order and have them shipped directly to your partner. So I just wanted to throw that out for you guys because it's kind of a fun thing. And, you know, the stuff and things. So
Now the audience is illuminated about that.
yes, and now, yeah.
They're gonna be lit.
Right? I've shed some light onto the situation, and now they know when they have to get their entries in.
No.
Yep, or just be snuffed out, you know.
Or they don't get a votive.
Famous Dana did what?
I'll send you a candle later.
So
Okay.
Lolly's talking, but not talking.
Yep.
Now, Lolly, quit doing blue steel. Try to talk again. I can't do that because I have Bill's palsy.
oh no. Okay. Yes. So here we go. I'm gonna pull up our Wheel of Win. So the surprise is that last week we did a drawing for the tickets to the Kentucky Renaissance Festival, and then also the magic wand with the secret compartment in it. And we did draw a winner, but when I went to go look up that winner's information, as it turns out, that winner has themselves signed up to not receive any rewards from our Patreon. So we get to draw a second winner for the awesome magic wand and for up to 4 tickets to the Kentucky Renaissance Festival, courtesy of Faywood Grove and Boom, the Color Explosion Fairy. So
to include us, right?
Yes, you guys are. Oh, I didn't put your names in here again. You guys are welcome. You guys were invited to, because it was like the Christmas drawing, so I said that you guys could win. Okay, hold on. And
if he didn't say it, I was gonna ask him if he would put
For the Fairy was in there, but the rest of us weren't.
And let's see.
For the Fairy was in there, but the rest of us weren't.
Well, I took Flora the Fairy out though. So, and Stormy.
We'll look up.
And where?
Keep going all the way to the top.
I'm going.
Flora the Fairy,
right there.
Oh.
Yes.
Flora.
Hands, even Sick has some good eyes, right?
I'm gonna have to fix my list. No, we have, but I did get. We had so many entrants also.
You forgot you're all hammer hands.
Oh my gosh.
Hammer hands.
There
you go.
Okay. So here we go. Create a drawing number 1.
And what does the colors this week represent?
A rainbow.
Fantastic. The Bifrost is
the new winner is Robert Waldbauer. Congratulations. You are the winner of the Magic Wand and the tickets to Kentucky Renaissance Festival. So I will be getting in contact with you.
I will send you 40 human leaves in place of it.
What?
If you do it to me.
What? No. That's Professor Greenman, and I am sure he will want his prize. So let's see. He is one of our new Patreon subscribers, and we will take him off the list. And this drawing is from Fae Cafe. It is for the 5 cool fairy stickers and 1 enamel pin that's of Little Mischievous Fairy. And
Caffeine.
winner is
Caffeine.
Got the hell
Chastain. Congratulations, you
Darn
are
it,
the winner.
Jimmy.
What? I know. He's always in there.
I'm going to go to Tri-Cities and rob him.
What?
You know, he might actually like little fairies in cups.
He actually might like the company, to be honest. He's a good guy.
That's fair too.
Mr. Chastain is a very fine gentleman with great hair.
With great hair.
I had to meet him once, I think.
I don't even
met him
know
more
what
than
to think of that.
Listen.
I've only been there once.
Listen, this is important. With great hair comes great responsibility.
I know. Look at these things.
I'm just saying, Gunther's hair in a ponytail is still down to the middle of his back.
Yeah,
Your
mine is all up on top of my head.
You have your
down to her bum.
You have your beard on backwards.
You have your beard on backwards, man.
Hair today, gone tomorrow.
Wow. All right, well, I'm a little sad we haven't seen Flora yet. Flora, where are you?
She's hoarding her chickens.
We miss you. Okay, we do have our vendor though down in the wings, and so
Good with that.
we'll bring our vendor in. Yes,
Our vendor has wings?
No, down in the wings.
Hello, our
Hello, in the
vendor.
side wings. Hello,
Show us
vendor.
your wings.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Willkommen to the show. I don't
Welcome.
know how exactly to say the name of this. So is it Jarafel?
Yeah, Jarafel.
Jarafel art. All
I
right.
like it. Yarrow likes Jarafel. Just saying.
Jarafel.
Jarl likes Yara.
Yara is easier, maybe.
All right. Well, please, if you will, welcome to the show and introduce yourself to our audience and tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. Don't be
You
nervous.
do
I try
remember
not
your
to be
name.
every night. It's fair.
I do
The
remember
important-
my...
The important thing
there.
is that doing this is absolutely terrifying. So it's
As
okay.
long as you remember your
Catwoman
name,
wants you to be afraid. Be very afraid.
as long as you remember your name or our names, you're okay. We
Okay.
have name tags. You're good.
So yeah, my name is Jarafel, and I do some jewelry, but I do mostly kind of 3D art.
Where are you from?
Inspired by nature and spirituality and magical worlds.
Yes. So where are you from? That is a good
Yeah, where's
question.
your accent from then?
Estonia.
That is a beautiful Estonia accent.
Is that where you are right now?
No, I live in US now.
Okay.
And we are nomadic, so it's right now we're in Nevada. And
Oh, wow.
We move around a lot, so my three
Are
favorite
you-
places are
Oh,
Kauai,
let her finish.
Lake Tahoe, and Sedona.
Oh,
To be fair, me and Stormy both were down in Las Vegas at one point, and she's
yeah.
now in Reno, and I am in Seattle area, roughly.
Yeah,
Just
we
saying.
had New Year's Eve. We are in Reno.
Yep.
it sounds like you have like cool places that you go between too, right?
Yeah, we move around quite a bit. I'm actually kind of getting tired of moving around so much. I'm like, how about we settle down? And my husband is like, no, traveling is awesome. Let's keep going. So I'm like, oh.
So how do you make your artwork while you're on the road like that?
You see, we stay in places, right? So as long as I have oven, I can do my art. But carrying it around with me is annoying because everything that we own fits in our Prius and on top of it. Half of our stuff is my art stuff.
A
Huh.
Prius. That's all you travel in is a Prius, like not a motorhome or anything?
No motorhome, Prius, and then we stay in different places, We
That
rent
is
places
not
for
a
month or
big
2 or 3.
car. Good
All right,
guess,
so just to be fair,
that's a
Tiny
small
car.
land dragon.
she's from Estonia, so she's like south of Finland and like east or west of Romania or Russia. So she doesn't expect a whole lot because Russia,
Hold
you
on,
know.
doesn't Russia basically span from Western Europe all the way over into
Yeah, she's as
like
far
China?
eastern Europe as you can get before Finland.
I mean, if you're west of Russia, you're in the ocean, is what I'm trying to say.
No. It's like Levidia's below her, and then there's like Belarus, I think, or Lithuania.
I don't
Maybe
know.
That's it for Christmas. Everyone's getting globes.
Estonia,
Everybody's getting them.
Yeah.
Poland.
I'm just
We're all
saying
over
you're not
here.
far from my people because
Not
Finland
experts
is
in
near you.
geography. Well,
Yeah,
I am
very
curious
near.
to see your artwork this evening. So, and I'm kind of wondering what are your earrings? They look like little clouds or flowers.
They are actually, I made little like pine cones, snowy pine
Oh.
Those are really cool. Yeah.
I love them.
Especially for the long dangly bit. That's a lot of
Yes,
long
I like
dangly
that.
bit
Yeah.
to make that.
I
Yeah.
made them super tangly.
Dangly doesn't work for me, but I can make dangly, and I
You
can't
know,
make
for
that dangly.
somebody
So you're
who
speaking
is
of-
not feeling very well, you are talking an awful lot. Can we please let her show us her art?
I
Okay.
feel like if you spin your head, you're going to put your eye out, though, with your dangly earrings.
They do get stuck in the hair.
Yeah.
So
You have long
it's
hair.
a bit annoying. I don't love them too much, so I keep wearing them anyway. I think. Well, I try to see because I travel, so I try to. I mean, I used to make things and just keep them with me, but now I'm trying to turn my Etsy shop so it's all custom orders and nothing that I have to carry with me. I'm trying to turn it
Right.
so everything is custom, but I do have some pieces to show. My biggest piece that I made is this one.
Yes, and I just saw you finish this on Instagram recently.
Yeah.
Or I assume it was recently since it was a recent
And my
post.
friend moved to Florida, so it's gonna be her housewarming gift.
So can you show this to us up close and tell us a little bit about it? Because it looked like it was kind of 3D mixed media art. And
Yeah, so I paint first, but this frame actually I really wanted to work, but for polymer clay I can't bake this frame. I have smaller frames I can bake, but this frame acted up. Sorry, I don't know which way to go.
there you go.
Okay, but yeah, it did work out somewhat, and I created with polymer clay this sand and a little, there's like beach grass or
Like
whatever.
cattails and such.
Those plants.
And so it's kind of 3D in there, and it looks really cool. And then the background is a painting.
Yeah, well, that's how I like to create most of my stuff. If you look some older work, and actually, or if you go to my Etsy and you see I have some that's pure 3D, it's just only polymer clay. It's like laid in the middle and just filled with flowers, and it's awesome. Takes forever to make this tiny picture, but it's awesome. But I haven't made those much anymore. I made few. One I made underwater one. But this one probably you guys would like the most. You guys like dragons. Oops. This is the dragon.
That is gorgeous.
Dragon and the little girl reading a book.
A
Reading
little
stories about people and being like, can you believe this shit? Sorry. You know,
No.
This is really cool.
no.
I'm sure that's an Estonian word for art. I'm sure that's just a foreign word we're not familiar with.
The story is pretty much, the girl is telling her dragon, because it's her dragon. It's like, can you believe this? All these stories about how this princess have to come and save us from the dragons, and it's like, it's insane. What do you mean? We're best friends. What's going on? It's ridiculous,
He's reading it like,
Yeah,
can you believe this
insane.
propaganda? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So yeah, this is. But yes, you
Oh,
can see
there.
how
Turn it a
small
little
they
to the
are.
side. Yeah, rotate it a little to the side. Other way. There we go. Look. Oh, no. Yeah. There, right there. Right. Stop. Oh, There, right there. Because now you can like see that it's all 3D and stuff because the light is reflecting off it. That is super cool.
Nice.
By the way, when you said you were making or that you made a piece underwater, I was so tired that I thought you meant that you were underwater when you made it.
I mean,
No, not underwater.
that would be very impressive.
Yeah.
This is the newest one I made just today finished. So I
Aw.
wanted to create like so that you're looking out of the like a balcony or terrace or something.
Yes.
Yeah, like you're
And,
looking out your window or
Yeah.
actually I could see it as almost like if you were looking out of like a porthole in a boat.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they say about this one. That's what they say.
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah.
dude,
Like-
I just don't know how to deal with this. And I don't want to swear. I'll do my best not to.
So
Okay, I'm
in
done.
front of your face is basically where the center camera is. Because so if you were to just hold it right in front of your face, yep, there you
Also,
go. And now just
also-
rotate it a little bit and then the light other way. No, don't move it. Rotate it. Yeah, there you go. A little bit more. There we go. And then the
I
light
need to make
catches
more
the
on this
inside.
one, I think. But this is the first one I made in this small series.
I love her hair.
Also, if you swear in your native language, we probably won't be able to tell.
Hey, YouTube won't care about that, right?
And actually, every time you swear in a native language, you get 10 points.
Mm.
Just saying.
Well then. That's how it works. You should have prepared me. I barely speak Estonian because I'm surrounded by English. I need to like remember all that. Funny thing is, I didn't go to Estonia for 9 years. You know, and only rarely talk to my mom over phone. So I literally never spoke English. I mean Estonian. And I went to Estonia, and I don't know what happened to my brain. But first things that I remember were swear words, and oh my god, I swore like a sailor. It was so bad. My friends were embarrassed because I'm in front of their children. I don't even realize I'm doing it. I'm saying the most ridiculous sweary things, and they look at me like, I'm like, what? And then they explain it to me, and I'm like, oh my god.
Well, it's always like you know, the first words
You were
that baby
corrupted.
remembers always seem to be the ones that the parents don't want them to remember first, right?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, the swear word. So I don't know. My brain was just put everything in the same. Oh, it's all same. Swear, no swear. It's just Estonian language. Who cares, you know?
But
Just-
okay, so I mean, this isn't an art question, but it's on the topic of swear words. So, do you think that English swear words hold the same kind of gravitas when you say them as Estonian swear words? So, if you swear in Estonian, is it the same as swearing in English, or does one of them seem kind of comical and one of them actually seems like now I'm swearing?
You know, I actually, even when I was in Estonia, I would swear probably most in English. And I think our generation and younger ones, most of the generation, you know, fuck shit, like basic, you know.
Right.
Wow.
So older people like my stepfather, that's oh my god, my granddad, he was always, every sentence, kurat, debola, kurat this, blah, kurat that, which means devil in Estonian. So he was using it like,
Is that a swear word?
Like this, like that. He was using it like non-stop. So it really depends on a person. If you're not the person who swears a lot, and then when you say it, you're really like, oh, mean it. Then it has a lot of oomph to
Well,
it.
you gotta figure.
But
You gotta figure.
otherwise,
For
it's like-
example, for example, if in English we say pig means nothing. But if you say pig in German, that is actually a serious offense to somebody. So if I called somebody a pig in German, they would want to cut me so bad. I wish they didn't cut me so bad. You know.
Well, I
Yeah,
think
It
there's a
depends
lot
on,
more.
it depends on the culture, the culture, the terminology, and whatnot. Because
There's a lot
devil
more
can mean
emphasis.
something terrible, but to us it's like, yeah, I got my devils. So what?
You
You
could
know?
Well, in Estonian, devil doesn't mean like when they say kurat, it means more like damn it. Damn
Yeah,
it.
well, I mean it's
But
like
it's the
saying
devil.
hell or damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So they say
Yes,
Whereas
but
my
if we
kids
say those
got in
words,
trouble for saying trash bag.
I-
It's a trash bag.
Boy, look at that. I totally hijacked this artist interview with swear
Yeah, I was
words.
gonna say.
Do we want to get back to her art?
Back to
Well, let's
art.
look at her art because her art
Let's
is
look
really
at her
good.
Etsy store.
No, I was gonna say if you embroider a pillow or a painting with like Estonian swear words, it would probably look really lovely.
I
know?
do want to learn embroidery. I don't know yet, but I want to learn. Actually, it's one of the things I want
Maybe
to learn.
Stanic could teach you.
Just embroider foreign, or
not me,
just
no.
embroider non-English swear words on a pillow, and people will think it's.
Flowers around.
Actually, I'm pretty sure you could do English swear words in another 10 years as long as you've done it in cursive. Nobody will be able to read it.
That's true too.
Also
That
true.
is
True.
insane. Because in Estonia we all write in cursive. Like that's only way we write. We don't do that any other way. As soon as you go to first grade, we learn cursive. So I
No
came
one
to
knows
America
cursive
and
in
I'm so
America
used to
anymore.
writing in cursive, but then it comes out half the people don't understand my handwriting because
Mhm.
it's cursive. And I'm like, what? I was in shock. I was like, how is that possible?
To be fair, most people don't understand other people's handwriting, regardless if it's cursive or just standard.
No,
Hey.
Gunther, that's just your handwriting.
Listen, my handwriting definitely does not count. My handwriting looks like, Eldrick or something.
Your handwriting looks like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Thank you.
Oh.
It comes in 4 different colors. Enjoy.
Right.
I learned to write when I made Etsy store. I learned to write not the cursive, but the cover type.
Hmm.
Calligraphy.
Calligraphy.
Oh, calligraphy.
No, not that fancy one. Hell no, no.
It's like get it back,
Plain
babe.
printing, just printing.
Fancy writing is like I just cannot. Just thinking about it makes my body ache. Okay, the easy one that everybody can read. That one.
Printing.
Okay,
We
I'm
just call it
sorry.
printing.
No, not printing either. It's something.
No, we call that like handwriting, but if it's not cursive, we just say you print your name. And that means you handwrite it, but each individual letter is its
Yeah.
own.
Okay.
It's
yeah.
it's confusing because print also means
With a printer. Yeah.
It means a couple different things, which is why
Well,
it's
because when now we're gonna end up talking about writing, but
No, back to art. Back to art.
Back to art. Let's see
Etsy store.
art.
Okay.
More
This-
art.
this is the first time we've ever had to tell the vendor that there's a vendor here.
She's into the conversation with us.
So this is my favorite ornament I made.
Ooh, it's
Ooh.
it's like a little snow flower goddess lady.
Yeah, I made flowers in the back, simple ones, but this one I made. It's really fun. Oh, and then one that is for the. Am I supposed to show it or no? The
Is it lewd?
giveaway item.
Oh. Yes, you can definitely show your giveaway item.
Especially if it's nude.
No, Gunther.
I learned to make not nude. I love to make nude, but then the art groups don't let you show it.
I know.
So I have to
Stupid art
put
group.
full-
So this is like a goddess. with a galaxy on the back and like
Yeah.
2 little owls. Is that what I saw on the front?
Yeah, 2 owls and some flowers.
Can you tell us a little bit about it? Does it have a meaning to it?
Well, I like to make magical feminine art. That's my favorite. So the one with that I cannot show, I don't have anymore, but the one filled with flowers is also a woman in the middle, and it's like there's this feminine beauty and blooming and learn to love ourselves. And so I like to like these ones. Like I can think about them like fairy, but I can also think about them like some type of goddess or I can have certain meanings for it. Moon goddess, I just love owls, first of all. I absolutely love owls. And so I wanted to make something. And when you think about moon goddess, you think about night creatures, and owls are one of them.
bats.
That earring.
Yes, I make custom pet necklaces also. And and I painted few pet portraits.
I like the cardinals.
Yeah, that was pretty popular actually before Christmas. One of my favorite things, if you stop here, you see pregnancy figurines.
Down here, the little earth goddess lady.
There are guys, but pregnancy figurines was one of my favorite things to make. I made only one. Nobody else has asked for one, but it was so fun because she gave me her pregnancy photo shoot. And then I
Oh,
made
that's
a
cool.
statue from, or the figurine from it, based on the picture. It was so cool to make. But yeah, and forest, I call it forest love ring with a heart. It's a aventurine heart. I make quite a few of those. That's like has leaves around, and it has this
What are those
crystal
made
heart.
out of?
Huh?
What are they made out of?
What?
The rings.
Polymer clay. There's wire inside, and I put polymer clay around. Crystals, add crystals.
Wow.
That's the old ones, the resin ones. I don't use resin anymore, but that's how I first started. I first started with resin. More
How
than
long
year.
ago? How long ago did you start making the 3D art?
3D art I started making beginning of last year, I think.
Wow.
Well, actually, no. I started with small things like necklaces and things like that, and then when actually, yeah, the first 3D art I made, I think, beginning of this summer, that was in a frame.
I love these so much. I love these necklaces that are here with the
Yeah.
I don't know.
The
all
one
of
with the deer is the most magical one because the deer is holographic also. So when you look at different light, it's just like really magical and cool.
Let's see, I'm
But
gonna share it. I'm gonna
this
share
year,
the big
well,
one.
besides the beach art I'm making, because I love beach, like in nature-wise, what I feel most at peace, most as myself is beach. I sing prayers on the beach. I'm scared of deep water, but I love to walk on the beach and sit on the beach and everything.
There it is.
But this year, besides the nature scenes, I also want to make like magical creatures. And my newest idea that I haven't been able to make yet.
Oh,
You see,
cool. I'm looking at the deer in that necklace now. I can see him like being all holographic, like
yeah,
shiny.
yeah. That was pretty cool indeed.
Sorry,
But,
I didn't mean to interrupt.
no. But this year I want to make magical creatures more, and I haven't made any yet. I haven't had time because I just made the beach ones. So beach ones I love to make. Hopefully I get to make a lot of them. But I want to make like magical. This is a background to paint. My very first one, like a moody forest background.
She's holding a thing. Make her big.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. Okay.
Make it big. Here you go.
Embiggen. Yes, must cast the Embiggen spell. Where are you?
So
There
this
you
is my
are.
very first like moody forest painting, and I'm gonna make in front of here like a 3D, like a clay little
tilt it a little
spirit, like nature spirit.
Tilt it towards the
Hold-
towards the
hold-
light.
hold-
Hold it up
hold
and
it
tilt it towards the light like a little bit.
Yeah, and then tilt it towards the light.
To your left.
This is not
To your
3D
left.
yet.
There you
It's
go.
just
Right there.
painting.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because then
Yeah.
the light gets in that box, and then we can see it. Yeah, see the
Right
colors.
there.
over
There
time.
you go. Yeah.
It's like
And you
just
want to put a sculpture of some sort of nature spirit in there? That'd be cool.
yeah, sitting on the edge here.
Oh.
You know what also be
So
cool
it's like
with
the
that?
background is a moody forest, right? This is the kind of cozy,
You know what would also
mossy
be cool with that?
forest.
You have a
And
little
you
like
have
bit
this
of
nature spirit sitting in front.
you have a bit of
I
a
wanna
trail.
And this one is other one that I made. Sorry, it's gonna darken here, huh?
Yep.
Maybe
Turn towards the light. Go towards the light.
I will.
Towards the light.
There, right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
But
should
here
make a
I'm gonna
fairy
make
ring
two
right there.
mushroom spirits. Two mushroom spirits gonna sit here, one on one side, other on our side, and they're gonna have a tea party.
Oh.
You should have a.
Oh, that would be the best.
Fairy ring.
Yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
excited about that one.
I love it.
Yeah. So in this year, I'm planning to focus mostly on making like little spirit, nature spirits. I really feel connected to nature spirits, especially forest ones. Even though I love beach, but for some reason, forest spirits are the ones who I feel connected to. So
The most
I want to
connected,
make
yeah.
all kinds of forest spirits, mushroom spirits.
Ooh, mushrooms.
Yeah, mushrooms. And put them like
mushrooms in
sitting,
there.
or maybe make them even separately, and so you can put them in a shelf sitting. My mom gave me a good idea. So many cultures have house elves. I don't know
Yes.
if US have house elves, but
Yes.
Hold on.
and
Famous
and
dinner
with
here.
housewarming or whatever, you give them a house elf that will bring you good luck and
Yes.
Yes.
take care of
Famous
your
dinner
home.
here is a house
My
elf.
mom said I should start making house elves. Sorry, I should start making
That's
house
what I
elves.
do.
Oh, guys,
I keep things clean and organized and find people's keys.
Will you find my keys?
We find Flora. Are
They're
you
out in
missing
the
your
snow. On like the
I'm
front
always
porch.
losing my keys.
So yeah.
Okay, so if you would show us again the giveaway item for this week, because now is the time, you guys, where we need suggestions for a magic word. So I'm going to embiggen you here. We need a magic word for the drawing for this week. So let's see what your guys'
Hooters?
audience.
Yes.
What?
Hooters.
Hooters.
Hooters. Oh my God.
I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Owl
Yes, it's
aficionados out there.
Yes, all the owls.
I don't even know about that.
Laura, this is why you're my favorite.
Flora, I cannot publicly ask people to go type Hooters.
I
Yes,
used to
you
know.
can.
Why not?
We're all hammerhands.
What if we
You can
use
even
that
use
at-
the little owl emoji, and then they would know that you don't mean.
You know,
but you
if
mean.
I thought our audience could remember Estonian swear words, although what if it was just literally Estonian swear words?
It would be way too long of a magic word.
Hooters is not that long of a magical word.
Estonian swear words is way more. That's too long.
Okay, how about night owl?
What if
Night
it's just
owl?
what if it's just devil?
No,
Aw.
that's too evil.
Night.
Something cute.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's too
and
evil.
magical.
I guess if I use the little owl emoji, I could potentially do Hooter.
No,
Still,
What are you
no.
talking
What
about?
does it mean?
Hooters.
It's
I
an
mean,
owl.
boobs.
It's a euphemism for
Boobs.
Girls.
I meant owls.
Hooters, like the cafes with the girls with
Yes.
No, I meant the
Yes.
owls.
But
No,
Hooters
that's-
also because
Yeah,
owls go hoot hoot.
They have really big eyes.
Who started?
You're not
Big
fooling anyone.
eyes.
Big eyes.
Very massive eyes. Very massive.
Who started?
Yes.
Mm.
Who started?
Yes.
that correct?
So it's kind of got some triple
Ooh,
entendre
got it.
there. I like is it? But in Scandinavian countries, isn't sort of like the swamp fairy, like the Rusalka or the Niskis, coming? Am I saying it right? I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Rusalka is more Slavic and Russian.
Yeah, Estonia is not considered Slavic or Scandinavian. We
It's-
are like a
Utarstrid.
Baltic.
So what kind of, okay, I'm curious, since Estonia, what is like the most well-known fairy figure persona from Estonia? Like, you know, like the Tooth Fairy or Tinkerbell or what do I hear? What's going on? I hear something talking in the background.
I don't know.
Is it you,
Yeah,
Gunther?
something. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know, honestly.
You guys don't have any fairy folklore? What?
They do.
do, but it's most famous ones are about giants.
Oh, about
The
giants.
ice giants, yeah?
Like what? Yeah, like what? Tell us.
Well, we have a very famous book written, very big, thick book, and not a nice giant either. But the Estonian, like our hero in old times, was a giant called Kalevipoeg. His father was a giant, his mother was a giant, and he was a giant. He did bad things. He raped women. He did all kinds of things, but he was huge.
Spell that
He was
name.
huge. He could walk over the rivers and the lake. That's our deepest lake. He could walk through the lake with no problem. And
With
he
a
would
mud
help
puddle.
too. He would help people also. And then he was buried under 3 oak trees. Estonians are very much believers, and they used to be like oak trees were our most sacred trees. We had oak groves and oaks were like our special trees.
This is him,
You even had a mighty oak that sat in the sky, am I right?
Wait,
Kalev is a name, and Kalevipoeg means son of the Kalev.
Kalevipoeg.
Yeah, not yeah. That guy was a jerk.
That's his name, though, right?
He's known as the Great
Yes,
Troll.
that's the name of the book. And that's the
I have to
most
get this book.
famous one, like the most famous one. Everybody learned it in schools and stuff. It's like our history, you know? But
I have to get this now and read it. That's
Yeah.
it. It's
Doesn't
I don't
sound
know
that
the title
dissimilar
in
to the
English, but
Paul
maybe.
Bunyan stuff from here, actually.
Are you talking about
Paul
Kalevipoeg?
Bunyan didn't go around raping and pillaging cities and raping women.
No, he doesn't rape a lot. He
You-
rapes only
you-
one.
Just a little bit, which is
Yeah.
more than enough.
It's not like, and he doesn't pillage either. If I remember correctly, he doesn't pillage. He just few times he couldn't control himself. Not an excuse, but I'm just letting you know that he was
Let's just
like
say
mad.
this is a bad day for the guy who
even know what to
did
make
the
of
thing.
Oh man! Oh my goodness! Whew. But the Fairy Investigation Society part of me that does the folklore and fairy research is like, I must get this new piece of fairy folklore material and read it.
So
Okay,
have we figured out a magic word?
Mhm.
I
yes,
suggested a
that's what I
couple
was
things
just
in comments.
So we have
Hooters.
beach, sand, princess and dragon is too long. No, let's see, Estonia.
Hooters.
Let's see. Then we have Prius.
I got
We have
attached to Hooters already.
Blue Dragon.
Hooterine.
Good
That's
job,
right.
Flora.
You're welcome.
Fine. Hooters it is. With the owl. Hooters with the owl. Now I have to go find an owl emoji. There is no way I am posting that without an owl emoji. Like, I can't.
Tell the great.
Can't even. I'm just saying. But the owl emoji is really cute, so I'm very excited to use it for an entire
That's
week.
what inspired.
Oh, look at it. He's like so cute there, sitting on a branch.
You're fooling no one, Flora.
What?
What if you just use a big O / big O? That'll be like a owl face looking thing, right?
Could be.
Oh,
But Hooters is more
Nobody
fun,
will
though.
know. Here we go.
Hooters is much more fun.
There it is.
No.
Hooters. Okay, you guys. See, with a little owl and everything. I got him. Okay, so here's how it works for those of you who might not know. Not during the show, not in the comments live during the show. After the show only on YouTube, not on Facebook, not on Twitch. Go to the YouTube comments. Put the word Hooters into the comment. You will be automatically entered into next week's drawing on the Wheel of Win. If you would like those extra or automatic entries, you can join our Patreon, and that will give you an entry. You can join our YouTube channel by hitting the join button, and that will give you another additional entry. And or you can join our Discord as a paid member on our Discord, and that will give you another entry. So you can have a maximum of 4 entries total. I suggest the Patreon, though, because it comes with the most rewards. So, the most bang for your buck, if you will. Yes, so that is our magic word is Hooters. And Jarafel, I said it right? Yes?
Yeah.
Yay. Okay,
Jarafelart.
Jarafel. Is there anything that you would like to say to everybody before we let you go this evening?
About fairies. Nothing about people. I don't know what else to say, but about fairies, when I was a teenager, I really hated being human, right? I've never been good at being human.
Hashtag
Very
mood.
hard for me. But I guess most of you can, or not all of you can understand how it feels like. But so first name I call myself. I had many. At some point I had 13, and it got a little bit troubling. So I felt like I didn't know who I was anymore because I had 13 characters who lived inside of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I collected them back, and I was like, okay, I cannot do this anymore. But the first one was half troll, half fairy.
Yeah.
I was half troll, half fairy. And I was born in a bird's nest. I didn't have parents, but birds raised me. And how I could know I'm troll, I had troll feet. I have hairy toes. But I have very beautiful hands and face. So I'm half fairy also, you see? And I'm tall, and I felt like a half troll, half fairy. Like I have the nasty goblin side to me, kind of like, and I have the cute side.
See,
So,
now
can-
you have
can
to
I
get on
say
our
something to
Discord and
you?
join us too. So you have to come
As,
join us on
as,
Discord and hang out
as
with
a
us.
gentle fae that is a troll, I could tell you this personally. If you want to lose the hair on your feet, wear lots of socks all the time. Or nair works.
Half troll,
I have-
half fairy, and you were raised by birds. So
I was
Yeah,
raised by
that was the
wolves.
first one. Then
did
I was
they
also
feed you
Princess of
baby
Cute
bird
one.
style? Like,
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think that through. Maybe. Yeah, like,
By the way, you should also embroider "I didn't think it through" on a pillow.
Honestly, that's how the angry elf was when she was a baby. She was when we'd feed her.
and then my second character was my most beloved one, besides half troll, half fairy, was Princess of Cute Ones.
Princess of Cute what?
Cute ones. I live in my own kingdom. It's a kingdom of cuties, and I'm a princess of cute ones. Yes.
I
Be
like it.
careful with the cuties.
She is the princess of cute ones.
Indeed.
I was already like 18, 20. I was 20, actually. And
I wish I would have
lived in
figured
a
that
hostel
when I was
for
19.
one summer. And everybody who came in, I worked there. Everybody who came in, I introduced myself as Princess of Cute Ones. I'm like, welcome.
I
This is
happen
Mia.
to know. I happen to know for a fact that there are people older than you who also introduce themselves as princess.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't
Yeah.
kids anymore, but that time.
I'm
I
just
love that
saying.
you're
Why do you have to call me out like that?
We know characters in Ion, and they're both beautiful princesses.
Look, I'm a follower of Princess Ion, is what I'm saying.
That's
Mm.
true.
All right. We are going to let you go, and
Mhm.
I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your evening. And then, of course, we'll have your stuff up and Magic Word, Hooters, all of the stuff and things. Everybody, Jarafel's, yes, Hooters. Information is in the
Not Hootie and the
Really big
Blowfish.
eyes.
really
big. It's in the low bar. You can find her links down there before, during, and after the show, and these shows stay up so you can find them at any point in time. Please go visit and give her the likes and the loves on Instagram as well. So, all right. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
thank
for joining
you.
us.
Thank you for
Yeah.
having me. Good
Bye-bye.
night. Nice
Thank
to
you.
meet all.
Thanks for playing
Now you
along.
can swear.
Thank you.
Now, I'm going to go look up that book about that giant. I'm super excited for it. I already did. I typed his name in, and then I had to like verify it. So now I have to go find like the actual book instead of
Were you
the
bored?
what?
No, it's her thing.
What?
She's got it.
I have to have a book about everything.
I don't know. It's cool, and I like to research the fairy folklore that's not Western European. I mean, everybody knows about
In this case,
fairies
it's Eastern
Fair, to
European.
be
from
fair, she's just south
Ireland
of
and
Scandinavia.
Scotland and Wales. Everybody knows about them, right? It's
So
everywhere.
I did send a couple of links to our chat about Estonian folklore and monsters and such.
You need. I see no.
FNN.
She sees no evil. She knows no evil. She wears a hat.
The Book of Faces chat.
Yes, don't send them there because I don't go look there during the show. Send
I
them.
don't know how to do the other thing.
You push the private chat button and then you put a link in there and then I see it.
I can't follow your techno geek speak. Your techno babble lost me. I'm sorry.
He spent 10 years learning how to send things over Facebook. He's not going to change now.
You're lucky. You're lucky you're not getting a messenger pigeon, is what I'm saying.
A
3
messenger
weeks from
pigeon
now,
would be kind of cool. I've never had one of those before.
3
I'd
weeks
like to
from
see
now,
that.
you're going to get a messenger pigeon with a firmly worded message.
Messenger pigeons are very
Are
out
you
of
going to
date.
swear in
Messenger
Estonian
chickens
at
are way.
Yes, I'm going to swear in Estonian.
me? Messenger chickens. All right, you guys. So it's coming around to the news article.
I think a messenger chicken is more like a fortune cookie where you crack open a chicken McNugget and there's a fortune inside it.
You just offended Flora so much.
Hey, do we have any articles?
Yes, we do, and I'm looking at them right now. Okay, I really kind of got to see this one. So,
Although many messenger pigeons, in fact, have won various medals of honor and such from the military, which is kind of interesting.
And children's animated cartoon movies.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, whatever you consider to be the greatest honor, I guess. I just hurt Ion so much. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Princess Ion. Please forgive me.
Hey, look, Flora's here. When did you get here, Flora? Flora?
a while ago.
What?
She was here during the interview.
did you really just now only notice her?
No.
Oh.
I just wanted to attest to her being here.
He can't say, "Oh, look, we have a vendor." He had to say, "Oh, look, we have a Flora."
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Flora, though, has been a vendor and has been a show supporter.
I have not been a vendor.
You know, okay, fair enough.
No,
I don't wanna
that's
be in
Stormy.
Biggin, so I'm
Stormy's
not
the
a-
other one.
I have
Stormy
not
has
been a
been a
vendor.
vendor.
You've not been a vendor, but
Because I don't
you
wanna
have
be in
been a
Biggin.
supporter.
Is that really the only reason? It's because you don't want to be embiggened?
Victor,
You might have
vendors
to
are
say
also
more than,
expected
you might have to
talk.
say more than
Why?
12 words.
Where is my mouse?
Yeah,
I'm
vendors have to say
her
it in
right
jet
now.
words, exactly.
No, I was actually thinking about that today, being a vendor. And then I was like, nope. No, thank you.
It's a trap. It's a trap.
I'll pass. I don't want to talk.
Don't
Why
do
was
it.
I moved?
Don't do it.
You're about to be
do it.
embiggened.
I don't want to be.
What is happening right now?
She ran so
I'm
quick.
taking your powers away.
What
She
power?
did not want to be embiggened.
There's no power.
Shy Flora is shy. She
There's
doesn't.
no power.
Nobody puts Flora in the corner.
You know, if you want to do something helpful and useful
I
with
mean,
your
I could-
powers, go remove the spam from the comments.
On it.
Okay, I have our articles, our first two anyway. So, the Finger Guns Bandit catches a big break is article number 1, which of course,
Griff is here?
if you are familiar with the Talon of the Finger Guns, you will know what we are talking about when we refer to him. But the Finger Guns Bandit, because this is kind of, you know, like in his honor, right? Or at least because of his namesake. Versus, since we're on the topic of fingers, I guess, Yukai Engineering's cute stuffed animal robot will nibble on your finger. I just feel like this is a terrible.
This is morbid leading us to danger, is what this is.
waiting to happen. So if you want to hear about the Finger Guns Bandit who catches a big break, press number 1. And if you want to hear about the animal robot that will nibble on your finger, press number 2. And Ion, please start the timer.
Number 2 for Teddy Ruxpin.
All that beautiful bean footage, Princess Ion.
Nobody talk at once.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Yeah, this is where we let Flora carry the conversation.
Oh no! What is happening? How did Melissa get blocked? Unblock Melissa. Thank you. No. Why
I
is
didn't
Melissa?
block anybody.
Why is Melissa blocked? How do I unblock her?
You didn't block Melissa.
Yes.
There's a Soviet Russian that was blocked.
Look.
Are we sure they weren't Estonian?
Okay, I'm just imagining it then. I don't see it on my screen, and Melissa didn't accidentally
Oh,
get
that
blocked.
was not me. That was you.
What is happening?
Well,
Nobody
I
knows.
accidentally blocked one of our viewers, or somebody did, and I'm trying to figure out how to unblock them because I don't think I ever unblocked anyone before, and I can't see her name to unblock her, so I don't know what to do about it. Let's see. I don't know. Gunther, can you please go and look on Uncle Google and see if Uncle Google has instructions for how to unblock?
I'm working on it right now as you speak.
Because I'm a doofus. I'm really sorry, Melissa. I love you. I'm going to unblock you as soon as I figure out how to do that. So I didn't block her on YouTube. I blocked her via StreamYard, so I don't know how to unblock on StreamYard.
Carry on with the show. I'm working on it.
I know. I'm just saying.
Timer ran out for the record.
Timer ran out. What do we have votes? Yes, we have. You can't vote, Count Morbid. We have 1 vote for 1 and 1 vote for 2. Oh, so you guys all do get to vote because then we have a tie. Okay, what do you want to hear, Famous Dana? Do you want to hear about the Finger Guns Bandit, or do you want to hear about the automated finger nibblers?
The Finger Guns Gambit.
Finger Guns. What do you want to hear about, Ion?
I think in honor of Talon, I'd like to hear about finger guns.
Hold your finger up. Okay, Flora. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. What do you want, Gunther? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for 1 and 2 for 2. All right, here we go. Finger guns it is. Let's see here. Ooh, excuse me. Let's see. If this turns out to be a dumb article, by the way, I will read the other one. So, because
Joke's on you, they're both dumb articles.
Well, at least with the combined, they'll take up the same amount of time as one or should be, right?
Here we go. Ready? Finger Guns Bandit pew, 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 catches a big break. Prosecutors have dropped a felony charge against the Florida man who allegedly walked into a Waffle House with his dog and, brandishing only finger guns, announced a robbery that netted him a handful of napkins, according to court records. Edward Rodriguez, 28, was arrested in mid-October following a bizarre incident at a Waffle House near his home in Madison, a city 55 miles east of Tallahassee. Cops say that Rodriguez walked into the restaurant around 8 p.m. and said, "Get on the ground, y'all are getting robbed." He then added, "I'm high and drunk, I need napkins." What?
It's a Florida finger guns story.
Yeah,
Florida
except for it was in Tallahassee or near Tallahassee. So a Waffle House manager told police that Rodriguez was accompanied by a small dog, did not brandish a weapon, and just raised both his hands and had his fingers in the shape of a gun, according to an arrest report. A distraught waitress, whose hands shook when interviewed by deputies, said that the would-be robber was pointing his fingers in the shape of a gun. After Rodriguez, pictured above, was given some napkins, he drove away from the Waffle House. I don't even know what to say about that. Police subsequently identified Rodriguez as a suspect and questioned him at his residence. Rodriguez reportedly admitted to being at the Waffle House to get some napkins and stating that he was going to rob the place, investigators noted. Rodriguez, however, claimed that the people must have taken it in the wrong way. He was wearing a SpongeBob SquarePants t-shirt, was booked into the county jail for unarmed robbery, a felony, and simple assault, a misdemeanor. Wow. Of napkins. What? He's bonded out of custody after posting a $10,000 bond. Holy smokes. What?
So would someone pointing their finger guns at you make you cry? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, a subsequent review of the case by prosecutors resulted in the robbery and the assault charges being jettisoned in favor of a disorderly conduct rap. Rodriguez, who was arraigned last week, has pleaded not guilty to the misdemeanor charge. His rap sheet includes convictions for grand theft, credit card fraud, burglary, marijuana possession, theft, possession of a controlled substance, and possession of burglary tools. Rodriguez's bond conditions require him to stay away from the Waffle House, seen below. He's also barred from possessing or drinking alcohol and possessing a firearm. Well, finger guns are not addressed in the judicial order. That is
Why is this real?
I don't know, but
Because Waffle House.
Yeah, this is this is the kind of crazy things that happens at a Waffle House, right? Like,
Yeah.
but I mean,
if you were to go to a high class
$10,000 for
place like a Denny's,
napkins,
this wouldn't happen.
all because he was like, "I'm holding all y'all up." How did anybody take that seriously?
He could have had superpowers.
So, have we figured out how to unblock Melissa yet?
She should be unblocked. She just hasn't posted.
Oh, you unblocked her?
A while ago, yeah.
Okay, very cool. Okay, yay! I think you're back now, Melissa. Yeah, no, I don't know, and I actually feel a little bit angry about it because that seems like a very steep penalty for basically not a crime. I'm stealing napkins from this restaurant, and then they gave him the napkins. He didn't walk in there, take a handful of napkins against all protests, and then hop in his getaway car and leave. He walked in and was like, "I'm holding all y'all up. I need napkins. I'm drunk and I'm high." And then they gave him napkins and he left.
Well, he's not being charged with armed robbery. He's being charged with disorderly conduct. He was drunk in public.
Yes, which is ridiculous because if any one of us were to walk into a restaurant and just be like, "I'm holding all y'all up and I need some napkins," they'd be like, "Oh, that's hilarious. Here, have some napkins." And then off we would go. And that would be exactly the same thing, except for I just didn't say that I was drunk and high or whatever. And so therefore it's not disorderly. At that point, it's just comedy. But I don't like this at all. I like none
The
of
waitress felt threatened. She was shaking like a leaf.
Are you stealing my napkins? I can't even keep a straight face. Drat.
Are you stealing my napkin? Should definitely be the new fan art.
I think that actually this one must go with "I didn't think that through." What? It is so dumb. It makes me mad. I almost feel like it's just
Are you mad, bro?
That guy
Are you mad?
Yeah, I am a little bit. I mean, obviously that guy is troubled if he's already doing all those other things, and lumping on napkin theft and disorderly conduct or whatever. It seems.
What if he's selling those napkins on the black market?
For tacos.
I want to know where the black market is because I have a whole bunch of napkins.
He has a particular brand of meth that involves the use of napkins.
Welcome back, Melissa.
I mean, I'm just saying. Okay, so, man, that was an infuriating article. I didn't like it. I mean, I did, but I didn't.
Does that mean you're just going to jump to Teddy Ruxpin now? Is that what's going to happen?
Teddy Ruxpin? What?
Robot teddy bear.
Oh, robot teddy bear.
Robot suckage.
Let's see. I don't know.
Teddy Ruxpin will do a lot for $5. Is what I'm saying. But
you could have put any tape in Teddy Ruxpin and he would have responded. So naturally, we put in Crazy Train.
So this
old Perry Mason.
What? Some of these are just like what? Okay, I don't even know. Let's see. So I have these ones are crazy. I don't even know. I mean,
well, he didn't call me out, so thank goodness that the ones I said.
What are you drinking there, Flora?
Let's see. Okay, so
Flora?
I guess
Water.
That's unfortunate. What are you drinking for this dinner?
Where did it go?
Found.
Oh, here
I'll
we go.
be on Morbid the Third. What are you drinking, my friend?
Salad.
Salsa.
Salad.
All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Ready as well ever be.
Prepared.
I'm gonna invoke a little Borat here, but Tiffany Haddish, whoever that is, gets vagine smoking treatment after breakup with Common. I don't know what that means. I think there's supposed to be another word there, but I don't know what vagine smoking treatment is. But,
Common is a name, by the way. Common is a person.
Oh, what?
Is it a rap person?
Yes.
Oh,
Because Tiffany Haddish is a comedian, a stand-up
Yes,
comedian.
Tiffany Haddish, yes, is a comedian.
Okay.
Common is the name of an actor / rapper.
okay. So I guess Tiffany gets a treatment downstairs, but I don't know what this treatment is. So versus Norway tells conscripts, what is this even? To return their underwear after service. What? The army, like they're repurposing people's underwear? Is that what that
At least in Norway, yeah.
So I guess if you want to hear about Tiffany Haddish and her vagina smoking treatment, then press number 1. And if you want to hear about repurposed underwear, press number 2. Like both of these articles are like, what is happening right now? I start the timer. I don't even know. And if you haven't seen Borat 2, you might not get the vagine joke, but
And you know what? If you're Gunther,
you will know what I am talking about.
and
Which
if you're Gunther, you never want to hear the word vagine again.
No, that word is so funny, and I
It is
especially
disgusting and weird.
like that the house Lou basically was in the credits for Borat because the house Lou worked on that film. So I like to I don't know. It makes me think of the house Lou, and I miss him. I want him to come
I miss him
home.
too. But you know what? Vagine, not a cool word.
Yep.
It's a fantastic word.
This is how you get cut.
Oh, are you
I
guys
have no
frozen?
idea.
You need to watch it. It's actually a really super hilarious movie, and it's Borat, so you know.
I don't know.
I used to not like
with
Borat's
you.
old work, but then I've seen some of it that I, have liked more recently, and I did like the Borat 2 movie.
I
so.
actually got a Jeopardy question because of Borat the other day, though.
You don't even know who Borat is?
I know who it is, but I actually
Oh,
got a
Tina
question
doesn't.
right on Jeopardy because of Borat.
This
Tina
But I've never
doesn't
seen
know
it.
who Borat is.
this
What?
is the last. This is the last the blade that I have from famous Dana's father. Say vagine again.
How do you not know who Borat is? This-
Vagine.
The
She
ti-
did,
the-
though.
The timer completed.
The point is she did
Okay.
know.
Famous Dana said she didn't know who Borat was. See?
Oh, famous Dana. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Flora apparently does.
Okay.
She hasn't a clue.
That's
What
it is.
what do we
Rebels.
drink, ingest, or insert if like Lolly is calling somebody out for not getting a pop culture reference?
I think it's
Like
two.
what
Borat.
universal
It's two.
dissonance? What universal dissonance is it that when Lolly is pointing out somebody's not getting pop culture, what
Do
are
we
we
get to
doing
eat a
that
snack?
instead?
So
Yeah.
count what it is times two.
Chocolate,
What
yeah.
we drink for Lolly? If you don't understand Lolly's reference, times 2.
No. She makes a lot of references that we're not going to get. Or, of course, I'm crappy at song
Pop
lyrics.
culture specific.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
so-
I'm talking about when Lolly calls out that somebody else didn't get someone else's reference.
Yeah, it's times 2 when Lolly calls out somebody else. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Oh, so if somebody else doesn't know something, then
Times
Like
2
if
shots.
one person makes a reference and somebody else doesn't get it, and you're like, how do you not get that one? Then that is the universe somehow bending upon itself. in a
That's
Mobius
saying you
strip.
need to drink twice as much to get to where we are.
We're not the ones
Oh,
that created
so
this
it's a
drinking
Russian
game to begin
jackass.
with.
I
We
get it.
don't have the authority to change the rules.
That is true.
You don't have the
You
authority
don't
to change
have
the
the
rules.
authority.
You don't even know the rules, Ion.
So
Of course I do.
I think there's only one rule actually, and I didn't think that Count Morbid was changing that rule. He was just adding to it, a new
That's
one, if
true.
you will. And if you can't change the rules, does it mean that he can do it because it's actually just one rule and not rules? So here we go. Because the only person who voted was Cobble. So with a number 2, Copenhagen, Denmark, conscripts in Norway have been ordered to return their underwear, bras, and socks, gag, after the end of their military service so that the next group of recruits can use them.
I'm ashamed for putting this article suddenly.
This is terrible. The Norwegian military said Monday that it is struggling with dwindling supplies, in part due to the pandemic. The Norwegian Defense Logistics Organization said because of a challenging stockpile situation, this move is necessary as it provides the armed forces with greater garment volumes available for new soldiers starting their initial service. Its press spokesman Hans Meisingset said that with proper checks and cleaning, the reuse of garments is considered an adequate and sound practice. No, not those garments.
I
What
mean, if you use
wrong with
Tide, it's
you?
okay, right?
Until recently, the roughly 8,000 young men and women who every year do their military service return their outer clothing, but were allowed to leave barracks with their underwear and socks they were issued. Military service is mandatory for both men and women in Norway and lasts between 12 and 19 months. Whatever. So the pandemic was not the only reason why the stock of garments is low for some items. It also depends on finance, contracts, and other issues. NATO member Norway's national defense magazine, Forsvarets Forum, reported that it was not the first time that the armed forces had struggled with such shortcomings, with a union spokesman saying, "It has been a recurring problem for years." In June 2020, a third of the soldiers' clothing and equipment was missing. Like, what do you mean
Like,
missing?
Gone.
But their equipment? Like, what? I mean, if they're taking their socks and their underwear, I suppose that's kind of like a third, but it's not an unexpected third. Let's see, a year ago, we looked at exactly the same shortcomings in close-fitting clothing that we see now, and earlier this autumn, the largest and smallest sizes of footwear were missing. Somebody was quoted as saying, adding that he believed that it was due to errors in the system around ordering and delivery. Oh, so somebody makes an error and doesn't order enough, and now the soldiers have to wear somebody else's underwear. That is absolutely terrible, and I can't imagine. I mean, just go buy
Usually
your
you have to
own
go to prison to wear somebody else's underwear.
Yeah, that's terrible. Take that.
By the way, call out to Poppy.
Call out to Poppy. Did Poppy
Yes.
say something? Did I miss it?
No. Prison, wearing somebody else's underwear in prison always reminds me of Poppy.
Did Poppy make you go to prison and wear someone else's underwear?
No.
Did
No, just-
Poppy go to prison and have to wear someone else's underwear?
No, but you're closer. Poppy used to work in a jail.
Really? Wow.
As a cook. I probably should not be saying this, but I had some salad. But no, gainfully employed and scaring. Anyway,
Whatever you do, Count Morbid, just keep your finger guns holstered, okay?
that's not a finger.
That's not a gun either.
Well, you could have fooled me.
Depending on your definition of gun, man. Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
Well, Hold
Do we
my
have articles?
now, he's
I don't
Look, a
know.
vendor.
Nope, no vendor. Vendor's already been here. What?
Look, an Estonian giant.
I know. I'm gonna get that book. I'm telling you what. Like, that's a thing. Let's see. How about
Yes.
in 1973, Soylent Green envisioned the world in 2022. It got it right. Versus another futuristic article, which is futurists predict how we'll one day eat, vacation, and work. So if you want to hear about the Soylent Green article, press 1. And you want to hear about the futurists predicting what we'll be doing in the future, press number 2. Ion.
What is in
Timer.
fact Soylent Green?
Soylent Green is people. I mean,
Soylent Green
everything
is a
was
movie.
that.
It's a movie. It's a movie.
There's in fact a green Soylent product you can buy right now.
Yeah, but with Soylent Green is a movie, possibly book about, or that includes mention of a foodstuff that everyone eats called Soylent Green, and there's a discovery of what Soylent Green is made from.
Wait, who doesn't know what Soylent Green is?
A lot of people that was born after the 70s.
I knew.
I mean, I
But
know what
I'm old.
tons of I know what tons of things are that happened long before I was born.
How about long after you were born?
Actually, I probably know more things that happened before I was born than after I was born, to be honest.
Anyway, we have to drink twice that Lolly said, how does somebody else not know what Soylent Green is?
he really likes this game. Give her more questions that she knows and no one else does. Quick, guys, obscure stuff, obscure.
Song lyrics.
Apparently the parody national anthem from Kazakhstan that was in Borat was actually used for a gold medalist who won an award
From
somewhere.
Kazakhstan.
It's Kazakhstan.
Did they not know that it was a parody national anthem?
Downloaded the wrong version. They downloaded the parody version instead of that.
Well, the problem is somebody enters the term in the search engine, and they just take the first result and they don't check it.
The gold medalist apparently stood on the dais while the entire parody is played, and then they redid the whole ceremony because it was.
And the
Wow.
Nobody
I've been
expected
reading.
them to win.
No, that's seriously like, who was the guy that made the mistake in announcing the wrong winner for Miss America?
That's Steve Harvey.
Yeah, that's
first
like
off,
one
he's
of those mistakes.
Yeah, he's still the host though.
Of what?
The dirty.
They didn't fire him for that?
No,
No, they did not.
Oh, was it?
he's
his fault?
doing great.
The fact that you're supposed to say the first runner up is so and so this other person is the actual winner, and he got that mixed up. I mean, it's not that difficult to get mixed up. I remember when I was little.
I still think it's a major error, but he's also still doing the job.
Probably no one else
It's a
wanted it.
major
Nobody wanted
error
the
for
Gump
somebody
guy to do it.
That literally has made, like, that's their profession, and they've made it that high up the food chain. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying he should
he's
have
a
been fired for it. I
comedian.
am saying it's a major error, but people do make mistakes. But that was a
I
big
agree.
mistake.
I agree,
And
it's a major error.
He's so used to playing Family Feud.
Okay, so we have 2 votes for number 1, I think. Let's see. I think that's what I saw. Yes. Okay. So 2 votes for number 1, and that means the Soylent Green article. So let me pull it up. And here we go. Oh, wait, what? No, go away, ad. Here we go. In 1973, Soylent Green envisioned the world in 2022. It got a lot right. The year is 2022. Our overpopulated planet is experiencing catastrophic climate change. Mega corporations have excessive power over the government, and clean living is a luxury that only 1% can afford. It may read like a scan of the front page headlines, but these predictions were laid out half a century ago in the dystopian film Soylent Green. Hundreds of films have attempted to visualize the future. Most didn't do a good job. Freejack imagined a widespread time-traveling assassins by 2009. While box office bomb The Postman predicted 2013 would be post-apocalyptic. But about 50 years ago, Hollywood's prognosticators seemed to hit on the truth. What? What is that noise?
Are you laughing about the word prognosticator?
Prognosticators. It's what they read when they read the groundhog thing.
I was told if you prognosticate a lot, you'll go blind.
Oh my God. Okay. In 19...
And this is why I don't say anything on the show.
In 1972, the Planet of the Apes franchise released its fourth film, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. It's set in the year 1991 and imagines Earth in the grip of a lethal pandemic. Draw your own AIDS, SARS, Zika, COVID comparisons. But Soylent Green, released in 1973 and based on a novel by Harry Harrison, wow, there's a name for you, was even really prescient. It's set in the then far-off future of 2022. It stars Charlton Heston, known for playing Moses in the Ten Commandments in 1956, and for being the 5-time president of the National Rifle Association, as Thorne, a New York police detective. And the planet he inhabits looks a lot like ours.
It was also in Planet of the Apes, for that matter.
The plot centers on a murder investigation. But let's examine which of the film's social predictions have come true now that we've reached the year of its setting. Synthetic food. As long ago as The Jetsons in 1962, TV shows and movies have depicted humans ditching meals for nutrition pills. In Soylent Green, it's a switch we make out of necessity. Overconsumption has caused fresh produce to become scarce. A head of lettuce, 2 tomatoes, and a leek retail for $279.
And what is a leek?
And a leek is like a
member of the onion family?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't know that.
I did too. I said it was a member, like an onion. And a sliver of beef is the ultimate luxury. The general public is forced to live off products from the Soylent Corporation, whose wares contain high-energy vegetable concentrate.
It's what plants crave.
What? I didn't hear.
Oh, yeah.
It's what plants crave, is what I said.
Electrolytes.
Let's see. And are dismissed by one elderly customer as tasteless, odorless crud. Its latest artificial meal is Soylent Green, a miracle food of high-energy plankton gathered from the oceans of the world. It proves popular enough to be rationed to a single day of sale per week, but as Thorne discovers, it's not what it seems to be. We won't spoil the ending, though if you know anything about the film, it's probably the horrifying revelation about Soylent Green. That grisly denouement didn't deter crowdfunders from investing in software engineer Rob Reinhardt's real-life Soylent meal replacements in 2013. Ah, yes, Soylent. We have Soylent. I think maybe I finally threw it out. I don't know. But we totally, like, the Soylent that comes in the bottles is actually pretty good. The Soylent that is the powder stuff is...
And
What about
I really like the green one quite well.
I like the red, the pink one, the fruit one or whatever flavor it is. I like that one. I also like the vanilla.
The green one is mint. It's really quite good.
The Vassal and the Palace.
The green one. Nope. Let's see. Soylent today is available in powder and bar form. It meets the Food and Drug Administration standards for a whole raft of healthy claims. Ars Technica reported in 2014. Soylent Nutrition did temporarily stop sales of its powders and bars in 2016 after reports of gastrointestinal illness were traced to the product's use of flour made from algae, not plankton, exactly, but close. Today,
Isn't algae and plankton very
blah,
similar?
blah, blah, more on Soylent. Overcrowding. Okay, I just want to see. So, yay, I'm not reading this whole article. This thing is like forever. We'll be here until next year. Let's see. We'll be here till Soylent Green is delivered by Amazon. Climate
We'll be
change.
here until Soylent Green is in the future of 2022 happens. Yeah.
Assisted dying. Wow. All these things were in the movie that they weren't back then, but okay, overcrowding, we've got that. Climate change, got that. Assisted dying. What else? Screen time. What's this? While Thorne's leisure time is spent savoring the beans, lettuce, and apples he has pilfered from his latest crime scene, the elite of Soylent Green have a more novel way to unwind. Video games. In the luxury apartment of a Soylent board member, a sleek cabinet contains computer space, which in real life, 1971, had become the very first coin-operated arcade game. Thank goodness the 2022 we find ourselves in today offers a wider array of high-tech escapism. But is our world as bleak as the film predicted 49 years ago?
Yes.
Soylent Green, I'm kind of with you. Soylent Green might not be the most unnerving look at tomorrow. That honor will forever be held by Mick Jackson's Threads. I don't think I know what that is.
I don't either, shockingly. I agree with you of not knowing things.
So does that mean you get to drink twice?
We're in uncharted territory, man.
You're not actually calling him out for not knowing what that is.
Yeah,
So-
it's just sometimes there are things nobody knows.
I want to see what Threads. I at least want to figure out what it is. I mean, maybe not this exact second, but
Do it.
I
It's a
don't know. Maybe it's like some whatever. You guys will never let me watch it because I'm not allowed to watch horror-like things. Let's see.
Yes, that sounds like us.
Well, you would let me watch it, but around here it's only Marvel movies. Unlike Threads,
Don't talk smack.
whatever. I'm talking smack
Walk
talking.
away before you get
Nope.
smacked.
Unlike in Threads, we've avoided pushing the big red launch button. We're happy to keep pushing the buttons on our digital devices instead. Ooh, zing!
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. I was on my phone.
I just heard a zing.
I wasn't paying attention. Oh man, what?
What?
You have a photo shoot with Soylent Green? You mean like you did a photo shoot, or you're going to do a photo shoot and it's going to involve Soylent Green somehow? That's what I want to know. Wow, what is up with all of the spam tonight? We have had
we passed the year that Back to the Future 2 goes to the future in.
That was
which
2015.
is 2015. So that was 7 years ago. That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure we passed
No.
at least one.
You only
Terminator
just now
version.
noticed that? We're almost 10
No,
years.
I've known that since
He's
a
known.
long time.
Well, you're like, but that's so crazy. I figured that 7 years
Well, no,
later,
no,
you would
just-
have been over it by now.
No, I agree with Princess Ion as far as it's still scary of the fact that we passed by when we were young several notable science fiction years. I mean, I'm still stunned that we passed 2001 and 2010, as far as science fiction.
And still no trip to Jupiter.
To get more stupider.
1984. By the way, when was 1984 spent anyway?
Sell small sports bars.
Are you serious? You
No!
serious?
No, I'm not serious. Are you?
I don't know. You did say that you had a salad earlier, so
Yes, I always have a salad.
really?
It's a Bloody Mary. For Princess Lily. It's a Bloody Mary.
Did you not get that until now?
I
Apparently
didn't get
not.
it until you told me. I thought you meant something different by a salad. Something greener.
I've literally
Joust
held up a
cabbage.
cup of Bloody Mary and said salad for the last year.
I know.
Oh
No,
my
she doesn't.
God.
Don't
You
believe her.
should watch this show.
I know. I mean, tonight I thought you meant something else. I know that you meant Bloody Mary in the past. We've talked about it. I didn't forget.
I did the exact same thing this year.
I wasn't looking at you. I was looking at articles and I heard the thing be said, and so I thought you meant a greener salad than a Bloody Mary. And that's why you were
real
talking a lot.
celery in it or something.
Maybe 2 plus 2 is something different today.
What?
What?
So a greener Bloody Mary is a Vulcan Bloody Mary, and
What
that's
is
not
Vulcan
wrong.
Bloody Mary?
Yeah, because Vulcans in their hemoglobin have copper in instead of iron, so their blood is red. So blood is green. So a Vulcan Bloody Mary would be green. He is absolutely correct. Also, they're big fans of fried green tomatoes.
Is there actually, though, a drink that has been made that's a Vulcan Bloody Mary that's a Bloody Mary but green? Because, you know, people when you go to conventions, they have made things like, you know, a pan-galactic gargle blaster.
Romulan ale. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, probably somebody has. I don't know of it, but probably somebody has.
That's what I'm saying.
it seems extremely likely.
If somebody has, I kind of want to taste this green Bloody Mary. Like, what would it be made out of?
It'd be like a shamrock Bloody Mary. It'd be mint.
I wonder if you could do something like if you made your own, if you juiced kale or something like that. And what else makes green drinks? Celery and lettuce and I don't know what else. You know what? The yawn Uncle Google. Uncle Google.
No. It's all the time.
Kale, green apples, dye.
You cannot mix.
Food coloring.
Okay.
God damn it.
Not like tie-dye.
I'm looking it up.
What?
Okay.
You don't call food coloring dye? I mean, that's totally dye. It's just edible.
Curl up and die.
Wow. Well, this is
that
cool.
many
Check
Bloody
it out.
Marys, maybe.
Okay, hold on. This is cool. Check it out.
No.
What? No, I refuse to look. Like, is that okay? So I looked up green Bloody Mary, and here's what's on Young Google's.
God, that's kind of horrifying.
I totally want to taste one. And look at these.
Oh, they used tomatillo. That's genius.
Oh, they like clearly have bacon salt on them.
It's great.
This is cool, and I super want to try one now. But maybe no lime because lime has weird COVID taste for me. But look, it's got like a lettuce and a bacon in it, and that looks so good.
Can I
Oh my
just have the
gosh.
bacon?
Just still called a Vulcan Bloody Mary.
I almost feel like I want to make this for the next show and just try the Vulcan Bloody Mary on
I don't
the
think
next
you can
show.
microwave it, Lolly.
Pickle.
Well,
And
then
even
it
if she
should
could,
be
she'd
safe.
blow it up like an egg.
I'm just saying.
Oh.
You know, just saying. I think
Can
I'm
you
gonna
put
do
an
that. I'm
olive
gonna.
in it?
That's
Is it-
that's what I want to do, you guys. I want to try making the Vulcan Bloody Mary, and then I'll just have a
Without
Vulcan Bloody
blowing
Mary
it
on the
up?
next show. What?
Without blowing it up.
I think it would be very heavy metal tasting.
Very coppery.
Blame on my Lochnar.
I don't know, but it sounds like a fun thing to taste, and
Death
now I want
by
to try the
snoo
Vulcan Bloody
stew
Mary.
is what
I
happened.
wouldn't mind tomatillo tasting drink. That sounds.
I don't
actually
even know what a tomatillo is.
You don't.
Have you ever had Salsa Verde?
Yes.
Then you've had a tomatillo before, because typically they're made out of the tomatillos.
Yeah, or Chile Verde. Yeah.
But that doesn't tell me what it is. That just tells
It's like
me
a
another
tomato.
thing that tomatillos are in.
It has like a cover over it that is almost like an onion, but not an onion. But it is like a tomato inside.
Well, tomatillo is the base for those, for like the verde sauces. Like tomato is the base for like salsa and other things.
I like green salsa.
Me too.
I
Then you
like
probably
chips.
I like chips that don't have salt on them.
I like
The
chips.
salt makes me hurt.
I like big chips, and I cannot lie.
Hey,
That's right.
somebody
I'm
answer
hungry.
this question for Mickey. Somebody answer this question. Count Morbid would answer it, but he's too busy drinking.
This is somebody who's never worked at a grocery store before asking.
No,
this
I knew.
question.
I've cooked with them before.
I didn't know though, and therefore you're all supposed to drink because I didn't know.
Well, then let me get the wine out.
But
Huh.
here's the answer to that question. I've never had to use a tomatillo to make anything, and I've never had anybody pick up the thing and go, "This is a tomatillo." So
Honestly,
I don't know what one is.
I did not know when I was in my 30s either.
The same way that other people don't know what, the same way that anybody doesn't know what something is. Like, you've never had the word associated with the item, therefore you don't know what it is. Done. Are you thinking
not
about that,
defensive,
Flora?
you're
I saw
defensive.
your eyes.
No,
like,
I'm just laughing because you never know if I don't know anything because I'm just
Hey, Flora, have you ever had tomatillo?
I don't actually really think I have.
All right.
hey, I did not have to look up leeks. I knew what a leek was.
And now, Mr. Conway Twitty.
No,
I have leeks growing in my garden.
Hello, darling.
your garden is leaky.
How you
It is.
I'm gonna go
been?
take her.
Been a long time. You're just as
Interesting.
lovely.
I'm reading. They're called ground cherries. They have a husk around each fruit. Yeah, I don't think I've ever even seen one. If I saw it in a store, I probably wouldn't be able to identify it. So,
Well,
I
you
think
know where they have the jicama on the shelf that's up higher in the produce section?
no, I
Because
don't know. What
they're
I don't know what a
rarely ever
jicama is
purchased.
either.
I think that's an Estonian swear word.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what a jicama
I
is.
worked the produce section. I still don't know what the heck you're talking about.
You don't
By the way,
How about that?
clock
I'm
check.
saying.
Oh,
I'm totally bringing a jicama to.
It is
the
now
Fairyloght's
9 to
festival.
3. We have
If you
time for
showed
one
me a
more
picture,
article.
I'd probably recognize it. But off the top of my head, I don't know what you're talking about.
Picture jicama.
Lolly.
well, Mickey, I'm sorry that you don't like my answer or something, but I know what a leek is because Ion held one up and said, "This is a leek," and that's how I learned what a leek was.
I know
Otherwise,
what a leak is
I had
because
never
I
had,
worked
I
for
had
a
never
plumbing
seen
company.
one and had what it
Lolly.
was called associated with
Lolly.
it. So
Lolly.
that's how we learn things.
Lolly.
What?
You know what a leak is because Gunther works for a plumbing company.
No.
Never send an unsolicited tomatillo pic.
Yeah, and you don't want any brass nipples either.
And you definitely don't want to see what a leak looks like. Just saying.
It's messy.
Lolly.
Butt silk.
Lolly. Last two articles.
What? There are no more articles. It is 9:34. That brings
There
us
are
to the
no
end of
more
our show.
articles.
Yep, nope. That brings us to the end of our show, you guys. And please, little reminder, like, subscribe, shovel the bell, and of course, our
No,
magic
I'm
word is Hooters. So once I hit the end button, go to the show and put the word Hooters into the comments on YouTube, and you will get at least one entry into next week's drawing for the cool ornament. As well, also, I want to just remind everybody that we do have the special offer going on our Patreon. You can get your extra entry, and you also get a Kingdom sticker this month if you subscribe to our Patreon. So with that said, I guess that's everything. And
No, it's not.
What? What do you mean it's
There's
not? What do you
two
have to say?
things.
What?
There's two things.
What?
One, in the comment sections, also make sure to tell Count Morbid how pretty he is. And
I already know.
Make sure you tell Count y'all got the Hamans how great he is for being on the show even though he's sick.
Yes.
I think I caught a computer virus because of Gunther.
Did you want to remind them about the candle thing?
You could. You
Yes,
should.
I can do that. We do have a in bulk. We're doing a candle exchange, and the last day to sign up is this Saturday. So if you guys want to
For
be in our
so
candle
tired.
exchange, please just go to the link is actually in the low bar. You guys can find it there, follow it, fill out the form, and then on Sunday I will be sending out everybody's partners. So I think with that said, that's basically
everything.
pretty much everything.
That's everything.
Yes. And tonight we get to debut our all new outro. I got it done and I'm very excited. Yes, I'm very excited. And it's got all of our new patrons that have joined our Patreon. You guys, yay, you're finally in the outro. I'm sorry it took me so long.
Notice the Jarl at the end of the video. Carry on.
The y'all.
Jarl.
Yeah.
Hello friends, this is Gunther Hammerhands. Thank you for checking out Fairy Princess Lolly's channel. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Use your troll hammer to ring that little bell icon to get notifications when she posts future videos. And if you'd like to support these magical creations, fly over to our Patreon and join the fairy family. Safe travel!